Hi there! Thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. This video is my review, my spoiler-free review of the Avengers Age of Ultron. Now, before people, rant about whether they agree or not about the things that I'm going to say about this movie, I just want to emphasize one thing, even if I'm wearing my Batman shirt, which means that I'm a DC fan. You can consider me as that, because I do love Batman. I am wearing my Hulk Fist pendant right here to kind of let you know that I am also a Marvel fangirl. And I am a big fan of Joss Whedon, so this is definitely not a bias-free review, okay? But I am going to try to be as truthful as possible. So, without any spoilers, I'm going to let you know that Avengers Age of Ultron is still a very good movie, but there are a few things that you would need to know before you actually watch the movie. The first thing that I want to point out is this is a really good film, an enjoyable film, especially if you like explosions, especially if you like your superheroes. But if you're not caught up with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you may have a bit of a problem trying to understand the movie, because a lot of the things that they're playing on are based on foundations that they already made in the previous movies, and a bunch of the things that they are kind of anchoring on as exciting points of the movie are actually calls into the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So if hindi kayo caught up, you may find it confusing. The second thing that I want to point out would be this is still a very well-crafted film. It takes a lot of talent, a lot of wisdom, and a lot of restraint to be able to produce a movie with this many characters and this many running storylines and still make a cohesive movie. And I think that Joss Whedon did his very, very, very best. It wasn't perfect, but kudos to the man. I am still a big Joss Whedon fan, and I don't think there's anyone in this God-created world that can do a better job than he did. So before you hate on the film, understand that it does take a lot of effort to write and to direct a movie that is of this quality and of this scale. So ang dami-daming artista, ang hirap i-balance na maraming kwento, and I think he's the only guy who can do that. So hindi natin alam kung ano mangyayari sa future ng Marvel, knowing that he won't be making the third movie, pero I really hope that the next one will be better than this one. Okay, the third thing I want to talk about you guys in this movie is I am very excited about the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe because of the new characters that they introduced. I enjoyed having a new female heroine in the mix in the form of Scarlet Witch. Now we all know from the trailer that she didn't start out as one of the heroes, but of course, dahil lagi naman nangyayari yun, babait din siya sa dulo. And I'm excited to see Elizabeth Olsen in this movie. She's actually very talented. The only thing that kind of threw me off was she played the sister to Quicksilver, which was played by Aaron Taylor Johnson, and they were actually married in Godzilla, which was a movie that I just saw fairly recently, so medyo naguluhan ako doon. Pero okay lang, maganda rin naman. I think that she's a very talented girl, and watching all the interviews and the press that they did for the movie, I see that she's also very invested in the character. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen in the future. Ready na ako to move on to new characters in this universe. So overall, what I'm going to say is that this is a must-see movie, whether you're a comic book fan or not. Just seeing all the shots, all the creativity that went into this movie will actually make it worth your while. There are still a few cinemas here in the Philippines which are showing this movie, so I hope if you haven't seen it yet, you can find the time to do so, because it's going to be a good time for you and your family and friends, whoever goes with you when you actually see the movie. So that's it, and quick rating for this movie, I'm going to give it say 4 stars, because it could be better, but like I said, this probably was the best that they could do with what they had and the amount of story that they had to put into the movie, so I'm grateful for that. Thanks, and if you want to watch any of my other reviews, there's a link to the playlist down below. You can click here to subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to be posting my spoiler-filled review next. Thanks and have a great day. God bless. Keep watching movies.